Hello, Assalamualaikum viewers. My our channel for today. I really enjoy it, and I hope you did too. Assalamualaikum. My name is Saeed Alizan. Health. I'm Lavan from Islamabad. Today our ChatGPT and we have a special guest ChatGPT. Okay, so I start you. How are you?
That sounds great. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm excited to be here and ready to chat. Let me know what you'd like to talk about, or if there's anything specific you need.
So I start with you. My first question is, what do means to say sorry?
That's a great question. Saying sorry essentially means
Ekte
acknowledging
रुक
that you've made a mistake or hurt someone and showing genuine remorse. It's about taking responsibility and expressing to rebuild trust and understanding.
Okay, question is, what is a sorry important in real life?
Absolutely, it's really important because it helps relationships, promotes healing, and shows that you value the others. It can prevent misunderstandings and build trust, making interactions stronger in the long run.
Very nice. My next question is, how does an applause affect relationship?
Great question. An apology can really help clear the air, reduce tension, and show that you're amends. It can lead to greater understanding, strengthen trust, and ultimately deepen the bond between people. It's definitely a key part of maintaining healthy relationships.
My next question is, can saying sorry make you a strong person?
That's a thoughtful question. Being able to say sorry actually shows emotion and strength. It means you're confident enough to admit mistakes, put others' feelings first, and learn from experiences. Over time, this makes you more empathetic, resilient, and
Yes.
trustworthy.
Okay, my next question is,
Absolutely.
sorry, just a word or a real feeling?
That's a really interesting question. Ideally, saying sorry should come from genuine feeling of remorse and empathy. When it's heartfelt, it's more meaningful and can truly heal and strengthen a relationship. But sometimes it can also be just words without genuine emotion, which is why sincerely matters.
Okay, my next question is, does saying sorry make you keep a matter?
That's a great point. In many cases, things actually make you stronger and resilient. It shows that you're willing to grow, learn from your mistakes, and take responsibility. Over time, that kind of humility and self awareness definitely contributes to personal growth and inner strength.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, why do some people never admit their mistake?
Definitely a complex topic. Sometimes people struggle to admit mistakes due to pride, fear of judgment, or even past experiences that them feel vulnerable. In some cases, it could be a defense mechanism to protect their ego or avoid conflict. It can definitely vary from person.
Okay, my next question is, what happen? What happen if we don't say sorry at all?
If we never say sorry, it can lead to unresolved conflicts, lingering resentments, and weakened relationships. Over time, the communication gaps, lack of trust, even distance between people, essentially can hinder personal growth and the overall health of our connection.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, why is saying sorry important on social media?
That's a great question. On social media, saying sorry is important. It's because it helps maintain trust and credibility, shows accountability, and fosters a positive community. It can prevent misunderstandings, mend relationships with followers, and demonstrate that you genuinely care about your audience's feelings. It really helps build a more respectful and online environment.
Okay, my next question is, should apologize on social media be public or private?
That can depend on the situation. Generally, if the issue was public or impacted a large audience, A public apology is often more appropriate to show transparency and accountability. On the other hand, if it's a personal or sensitive matter, a private apology might be more respectful and meaningful. Ultimately, it's all about the context and the best way to genuinely convey your sincerity.
Okay, nice. My next question is, how can social media user learn from apologize trend?
That's a fantastic question. Social media users can learn a lot by observing how public figures and brands handle apologies. They can pick up on best practices like being genuine, being timely, and providing clear solutions. These trends, users can build more authentic and respectful communication online.
Okay, so nice. So my next question is it better to delete a post or say sorry from it?
That's a really interesting dilemma. Generally, it's often better to address the issue directly and apologize, just deleting the post. An apology shows transparency, accountability, and respect for your audience.
Okay, my
Deleting a
next.
post might sometimes
Okay, you continue,
no
please.
worries. Of course. So, as deleting a post can sometimes come across as avoiding response, while a sincere apology can really help build trust and demonstrate that you value your audience's feelings. It's usually more meaningful in the long run. Address the situation openly.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, how you ever apologize on social media?
Absolutely. When I do, it usually involves being honest and timely. I try to take responsibility, acknowledge what went wrong, and explain what steps I'll take to make things right. Being genuine and empathetic definitely helps build trust, and
Okay, nice. So my next question is, how did it feel to say sorry online?
it can definitely feel a bit vulnerable and sometimes challenging because you're putting yourself out there in front of a large audience. But at the same time, it can be really healing as it shows growth, sincerity, and a commitment to better communication. Overall, it's a step
Oh,
towards more authentic connections.
oh, very good. So nice. What kind of mistake need public apologize?
That's a great question. Generally, public apologies are needed when the mistake affects a large audience, causes significant harm, or involves public figures or organizations. For example, mistakes that impact consumers, spread misinformation, or hurt communities. Use a public apology to rebuild trust and transparency.
So my next question is, can a digital story be as powerful as a face-to-face one?
That's a really thoughtful question. Digital apologies can absolutely be powerful, especially when they're sincere. And however, they can sometimes lack the personal touch, immediate emotional connection of face-to-face interaction. That said, if done with genuine care, apologies can still have a meaningful impact and help bridge the gap.
Okay, my next question: how can an apologize repair emotion damage?
An apology can really help by acknowledging the hurt and showing genuine empathy, which validate the other person's feelings. Over time, this can help rebuild trust, foster understanding, and create a path toward healing. It's really about opening the door to meaningful communication and emotional connection.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, can make an apologize meaningful to you?
Absolutely. A meaningful apology comes down to sincerity, responsibility, and showing genuine remorse. Someone acknowledges the impact of their actions, communicates openly, effort to make things right. It only adds depth and authenticity to the apology, making it more meaningful and impactful.
My next question is, what happen if you apologize is ignored?
An apology is ignored, it can definitely be tough and might leave some lingering hurt or unresolved feelings. However, it's important to remember that healing and forgiveness can take time. Even if the apology isn't immediately accepted, it can still open the door to understanding and potentially pave the way for reconciliation down the line.
Okay, nice. My next question is it okay to apologize ever if you were wrong?
Absolutely. Apologizing when you're wrong is not only okay, it's a sign of strength and integrity. It shows maturity, respect for the other person, and a willingness to learn and grow. Helps build trust and deepen relationships. And
Okay, nice. My next question, how does saying sorry improve mental peace?
saying sorry can really improve mental peace by helping to release guilt and reduce inner conflict. It also fosters a sense of closure and can help you feel more at peace with yourself and others. Plus, it encourages emotional growth and can lead to deeper and more positive mental well-being overall.
My next question, can apologize deduct street or guilt?
Absolutely, it can. An apology often to alleviate feelings of guilt by acknowledging the mistake and taking responsibility, which can be healing. It also helps to mend relationships, reduce internal stress, and promote a sense of closure, ultimately lighten that emotional load and bring a sense of relief.
Okay, nice. My next question, why do people feel lighter after apologizing?
People often feel lighter after apologizing because it helps release built up guilt, tension, and emotional burden. Brings a sense of honesty and authenticity, which can be really relieving. Plus, it often leads to reconciliation and improved relationships, which in turn promotes inner peace and emotional balance.
Okay, my next question, how does ego stop people from saying sorry?
Ego can really get in the way because it makes people feel like admitting a mistake is a sign of weakness or a loss of pride, create a fear of judgment or vulnerability, harder to let go of that defense. Ultimately, overcoming ego involves embracing humility and focusing on the importance of the relationship rather than personal pride.
My next question, how can empathy make apologize better?
Empathy really enhances analogy because it helps you genuinely understand and connect with your person's feelings. When you see it demonstrates that you truly care about their experience and are just apologizing out of obligation. This kind of understanding can help rebuild trust, foster healing, and make the apology feel more sincere and meaningful.
Okay, my next question, can forgiving that without apologize?
Absolutely. Forgiveness, even without an apology, it often comes from a place of letting go of resentment and finding inner peace, regardless of the other person's actions. While an apology can definitely help in the healing process, forgiveness is more about freeing yourself from negativity and moving forward with compassion.
Okay, the question is, why do people accept performance for influent?
That's a really interesting question. Often people accept apologies in front of others because it can help restore trust publicly and show accountability to a wider audience. It can also help rebuild credibility and demonstrate a genuine or more transparent way. Plus, it can foster a sense of closure and mutual ending among everyone involved.
The next question is, how does saying sorry open the door for forgiveness?
Saying sorry can reward forgiveness by showing genuine remorse and a willingness to make amends, build trust, and demonstrates value of the other person's feelings. This openness and vulnerability can create a foundation for healing and eventually lead to genuine forgiveness and
Okay, my next question, can you forgive someone so don't apologize?
yes, absolutely. Forgiveness can definitely happen even with apology. It often comes from a place of empathy, understanding, and a desire for inner peace. While an apology can certainly help in the healing process, this is ultimately a choice that can bring personal freedom and emotional healing.
Okay, nice. My next question is, can you forgive sometime who? Sorry. My next question is, how can forgiving heal online communications?
Great question. Forgiving communication can really help create a more positive and respectful environment. It encourages openness, reduces conflict, and helps build trust among individuals. When people are more willing to forgive, it fosters better understanding and empathy, ultimately make online interactions more constructive and supportive.
Okay, my next question is, what roles does kidnap kindness play? Kindness play in apologize?
Kindness plays a huge role in apologies because it helps convey genuine care, and when an apology is delivered with kindness, it's more likely to be received warmly and with an open heart. It helps to soften any hurt feeling, shows a genuine intention to make things, which can really facilitate healing and reconciliation.
Okay, my next question is, why is forgiving yourself also important?
Yourself is really important because it helps you let go of guilt and self-blame, allowing you to move forward with greater peace, emotional well-being. It also promotes personal growth and self-compassion. You learn from your mistakes and negativity. Ultimately, self-forgiveness is key to be able to move forward in a healthier, more positive way.
Okay, my next question is, what is the best way to accept someone apologize online?
Best way to accept an apology online is to approach kindness and empathy, acknowledge their effort, express appreciation for their sincerity, or how you feel honestly. It's also helpful to communicate any boundaries or expectations and to give yourself and the other person time to heal. Overall, kindness and understanding go in fostering genuine reconciliation.
Okay, nice. My next question is, can forgiving go viral in a positive way?
Absolutely. Forgiveness can definitely go viral in a positive way, especially when it's shared openly and authentically. When people witness acts of forgiveness, it can inspire empathy, healing, and a sense of community. It can create a ripple effect, encourage you to adopt a more compassionate, understanding approach as well.
Okay, my next question is, saying sorry behind pacing between friends.
Saying sorry between friends can really strengthen the bond by fostering trust and mutual respect. It helps clear the air, mend any hurt feelings, and shows that you value the friendship enough to take responsibility. Ultimately, standing promotes healing and ensures that the friendship remains strong and resilient.
Okay, my next question is, what the link between apologize and mm, matric?
That's a fascinating connection. Apologies and maturity are closely linked because the ability to genuinely apologize, professional growth, and self-awareness. As we mature, we become more empathetic, willing to take responsibility, and more open to learning from our mistakes. So, in essence, the act of apologizing is often a sign of emotional maturity.
Okay, nice. My next question: do different cultures apologize in different way?
Absolutely, they do. Different cultures have unique norms and practice around apologies. For example, some cultures might emphasize indirect or more formal approaches. Others might prioritize directness and openness. The jest language and even the timing of an apology can vary widely, reflecting each culture's values and social dynamics.
Okay, my next question: how do language affect the meaningful of sorry? Meanings of sorry.
Language really shapes how an apology is perceived. The words we choose, the tone we use, and cultural nuances can all impact how sincere and meaningful the apology feels. And some languages might have specific terms or expressions that convey deep humility, while others might focus more on formality or indirectness. Ultimately, the choice of can really influence how the apology is received and understood.
Okay, my next question: should school teach the art of apologize?
That's a wonderful idea. Teaching the art of apology in schools can help foster emotional intelligence, empathy, and effective communication from a young age. It can healthy relationships, resolve conflicts more constructively, and create a more compassionate and supportive environment overall. It's definitely a valuable life skill.
Okay, nice. My next question is: what are the moral lessons behind saying sorry?
The moral lessons behind saying sorry include the importance of taking responsibility and valuing relationships. Teaches us humility, the ability from our mistakes, and the healing and reconciliation. Ultimately, it helps us build trust, strengthen connections, and become more compassionate individuals.
Okay, my next question: what does religion say about forgiveness and apologize?
Many religions emphasize forgiveness as a core value. For example, Christianity teaches the importance of forgiving others. God forgives us. In Islam, forgiveness is highly valued, and believers are encouraged to pardon others to attain spiritual peace. Hinduism and Buddhism also emphasize compassion, letting go of anger, healing power, forgiveness. Overall, most spiritual traditions see forgiveness as to inner peace and stronger, more harmonious relations.
Okay, nice. My next question is: how can online user apologize respectful?
Apologize respectfully online. It's important to be genuine and sincere, acknowledge the mistake clearly, and avoid making excuses. It helps be timely, use a respectful tone, and focus on the impact of the mistake rather than justifying it. Also, offering a way to make amends and being open to further dialogue and ensuring that the apology and respectful.
Okay, my next question is: should we say sorry in communication or DMS?
Depends on the context and the nature of the situation. If it was more private or personal, then a direct message or private communication can be more appropriate. On the other hand, if the situation in a larger audience or public, then it might be more meaningful to address it publicly. Ultimately, the key is to be sincere and considerate of the other person's feelings and the situation at hand.
Okay, my next question is: if I am sorry if you felt that way, or real apologize?
That's a great point. The phrase "I'm sorry if you felt that way" can sometimes come across as a bit listed because it imply that the other person's feelings are the issue rather than the action itself. A more genuine focus is on taking responsibility for the and acknowledging the impact on the other person. Ultimately, the most sincere apologies really center on empathy and understanding.
Okay, my next question is: how can hashtag make an apologize viral?
Hashtags can definitely help an apology wider audience by increasing its visibility and making it easier for people to find and engage with it. When used solely, hashtags can also create a sense of community, spark positive conversations, and encourage empathy and understanding. And that way, a well chosen hashtag can either reach an impact of an apology, making it more meaningful.
Okay, my last question is: should we use emoji in apologize message?
It can depend on the context and the relationship. Emojis can add a touch of warmth and sincerity, making the apology personal and genuine. However, it's also important to ensure that the tone remains sincere. In some situations, especially more formal or serious ones, might be best to keep the message straightforward, knowing your audience and the tone you want to convey.
Okay, thank you so much and goodbye.
You're very welcome. It was great chatting with you. Goodbye for now.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, so that was our activity for today. I really enjoyed, and I hope you did to forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will meet again in the next activity. Unit 10. Take care. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz. Rehan School Zindabad, Pakistan. Zindabad.